I will serve.
Okay. And for our first pick, we have the Imp Master, the Sledge Belcher, and the Knife Juggler. I'm very tempted to do the Sledge Belcher, but I also know that the Knife Juggler is really good for early game, and synergizes very good with your hero power, so I'm just going to take him. Next is the Flesh-Eating Ghoul and the Shielded Minibot. Again, I like 2 drops early in the game, so I'm going to go ahead and take him. Next one, we have Spider Tank, Argent Protector, and Consecration. For this one, I'm going to get the Consecration because it is an AoE. It helps to kill all of the guys that get around your early drops, and later on, if we can pick up a Humility, it's a great board wipe. Next, we kind of get a weak pick with Frostwolf Grunt, the Grimscale Oracle, and the Wolf Rider. Out of these, I'm going to take a Wolf Rider. Basically, it'll be a direct damage spell for us, which we kind of need for arenas. The next one is going to be Guardian of Kings, the River Crocolisk, and the War Golem. For this one, I don't really like going 7 drops that much. And I like keeping it very low, especially when we have a 2 drop that's a 2/3. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the River Crocolisk here. Next we have the Avenge, the Burly Rock Trog, and the Antique Healbot. For this one, I'm going to take Avenge. It's a very, very easy pick for me there. The next one is a Shield Bearer, a Cult Master, and a Nightblade. I'm going to go with the Cult Master because we have a very low mana curve right now, and it'll help us out later on. Next we have Undertaker, Sinjin Shield Master, and Argent Protector. Looking at it, we don't have that many death rattles, so that's going to take out the Undertaker. We don't have a lot of high drops that get a lot of help with the Argent Protector, and the Sinjin Shield Master is just a really good all-around pick for us right here. Next, we have the Black Wing Corruptor, Murloc Raider, and another Argent Protector. For this one, I'm going to go ahead with the Black Wing Corruptor. The reason being is we have a lot of low drops. I want to get one good high drop, and if we can pick up a couple dragons, that'll be a really good pick. Next, we get an epic. So we have Junkbot, Sea Giant, and Lay on Hands. Lay on Hands gives us very, very necessary card draw, but I do like the Sea Giant in a low mana curve deck quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Sea Giant here. Next we have the Shattered Sun Cleric, the Micro Machine, and the Magma Rager. For this one, I'm kind of at a toss-up between the Micro Machine and the Shattered Sun Cleric. The reason is the Micro Machine in these kind of decks can do a lot of damage if they don't have a lot of early drops, but I do want to do the Shattered Sun Cleric because we have a good amount of low drops, and it just kind of helps them live on. Next we have Frost Elemental, Boulder Fist Ogre, and Humility. For this one, I'm probably going to go with the Frost Elemental. I think he's a little bit better than the Boulder Fist Ogre, and that freeze ability just comes in so handy. I don't think we're going to have a lot of problems with high damage minions getting through with this deck. It has very nice curves going so far. Next pick we have another Wolf Rider, Fin Creeper, and a Core Hound. For this one, I like the Fin Creeper over the Core Hound. And I also like the Fin Creeper over the Wolf Rider. It's just a very hard body to get through for quite a few decks. This this one we have a Murloc Tidehunter, another Fin Creeper, and a Sinjin's Shield Master. I look at this one, the Shield Master's the same as the Fin Creeper, and both of those are better than your Tidehunter, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the Shield Master here. I have to look at this because I'm kind of getting high on my 4-drops, and I don't really want to do that. Next we have Blessing of Might, we have Redemption, and we have the Acolyte of Pain. I like the Acolyte of Pain here because we have the Shattered Shun Cleric, we have the Wolf Rider, we have a couple ways to hide it behind things. I just kind of like it right here. Next we have a Darkscale Healer, another Murloc Tidehunter, and Spellbreaker. We're 15 cards in and we still don't have a Silence, so I'm kind of looking at the Spellbreaker here over the other two. Although the Darkscale Healer would be good in our deck with the 2 Shield Masters and the Fin Creeper, I'm still going to take the Shield Breaker. Here we have a very easy pick with Hammer of Wrath, Grimscale Oracle, and the Flying Machine. The Hammer of Wrath just way outpaces the other guys, and it's a little bit of card draw for us again. This one's a really hard pick because I really like Spiteful Smith in Paladin decks because of how well it works with your 4-drop weapon, but we don't have any, and we are down to the last 10 or so picks, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick up another Hammer of Wrath. Here we have Shielded Minibot and Guardian of Kings. In this one, I very much am leaning towards the Shielded Minibot. I think that's just a better pick all around, and it lowers our mana curve some. Now we have a rare, and it's the Imp Master, the Matter Bomber, and the Gadgetzan Auctioneer. Looking at my deck, I don't have a whole lot of spells. I have 3, so that's going to kind of take out the Auctioneer. The Matter Bomber is nice, but we have a lot of low health or shielded minions that we don't really want to pick off so much. But that also leaves only an Imp Master, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Imp Master here. Here we have another pretty easy pick with the Thrallamar Farseer, the Explosive Sheep, and the Spider Tank. The Spider Tank just kind of rules the roost in this one. Gladly pick that one up. Next we have Repentance and Draggling Mechanic and Ogre Magi. The Ogre Magi is nice, but not really a fan of this, seeing as we only have 3 cards that do damage like that, and I kind of like the Draggling Mechanic being able to spread the fight over 2 bodies, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Here we have a really weak pick with Young Dragonhawk, Light's Justice, and Redemption. Don't really like any of these, but if I'm going to have to take something, I would like to take the Light's Justice. Next we have another Hammer of Wrath, a Blessing of Wisdom, and an Elfin Archer. I just kind of like having removal, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Hammer of Wrath, even though we're kind of bound up on our 4-drops. Next we have the Demolisher, the Holy Wrath, and the Little Exorcist. For this one, I'm probably going to go with Holy Wrath. I'm not really sure on this pick exactly, but I think Holy Wrath will work pretty good in this one. Next we have Zombie Chow, Frostwolf Warlord, and Mad Bomber. Zombie Chow is just exactly what we want for this deck. So I'll go ahead and do that one. Next we have another Hammer of Wrath, which I don't want because we are at 3. We have a Fairy Dragon, which I don't really want either, and a Clockwork Gnome. I'm just going to go ahead and get the Fairy Dragon here because most of the stuff that picks off guys can't hit it. It's a fairly nice drop. Not that great though. The next one we have an epic, and it's an epic. We have the Faceless Manipulator, Sword of Justice, and the Cockhammer. Oh, so since we have a pretty decent curve here, we're a little high on it, but I do kind of like it. I'm going to go ahead and get the Sword of Justice. I think, you know, getting a shielded mini-bot, be 3/3s, and you know, a 2/4 Acolyte of Pain or a 2/6 Imp Masters is really kind of what we need to do. But if the Sword of Justice wasn't here, I would definitely be going for the Coghammer. Okay, now we have an Argent Protector, another shielded mini-bot, and a Micro Machine. And I just like the shielded mini-bots here so much. I think that's one of the better Paladin cards you can have in the early game. And then we have another epic. We have Avenging Wrath, we have Lay on Hands, and we have Faithless Manipulator. Looking at our deck, we have a pretty good curve. We have a decent amount of card draw, but not that much. We have quite a bit of removal, and I'm kind of liking that. So I'm not really needing the Avenging Wrath, although I do like how much it costs for its damage that it does. But I'm going to go ahead and get the Lay on Hands here. And that would be our deck. If you stand by after the cast, I'm going to go ahead and play this deck until... Okay. Now I'm going to play the arena deck that we just drafted. In the podcast, the Golden Footman, or the Goldshire Footman. So let's find an opponent. Let's see how we did.
Uther versus Rexar.
Okay, it looks like we have a hunter, which is very
I
odd
will fight with honor.
for a first match. I don't like those 3. They were rather high casting costs, but this is a very nice hand. Right now I have...
You shall not pass.
Okay, so we have that. Okay.
I don't have enough mana.
Gonna go ahead
Shields up.
and
Red alert.
shield bomb. See if we can power through that. Shield Master. Or not Shield Master, but Shield Bearer. It's not too bad.
Shields up. Red alert. Ready.
That first. Waiting on him to decide what he wants to do. Just gonna clear the board here.
Weapons ready.
Fairy Dragon. Hoping he doesn't have a flame trap, but I think he would have played it last turn if he did, so just gonna go ahead and move forward. And he plays a secret now, so that'll be interesting. If he goes for the shielded bot in the middle, yeah, that's gonna be a flame trap. That's unfortunate.
Weapons
Go
ready.
ahead and pop it. See what it is. Yeah. Very unfortunate.
Salesman.
Just me and Mr. Bite.
Not really happy with that turnout, but hey, what can you say?
To my side.
Like clean out the Sinjin Shieldmaster here. Just attack the face with this one. I have to get through the Shieldmaster. That'll put this one up to a 5/5, and I can take out pretty much any Leon that I want. Or next turn I can just do it. Ooh.
Well played.
Like that. Like that. Would not have killed the Leok right there, but whatever. Play the fighter tank.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Bit this. He might have a direct damage, but I don't think he would have not played it. This gives me a nice little way to get around things, and he still has to go do that function. Should have killed that first if that's what he was going to do. We'll just go ahead and finish the go ahead and
Push forward.
hit him with it instead of hitting the 5/5. Just let him hit that off the shield. It's kind of in dire straits right now, so just kind of help him along.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Shields
Really
up.
needs a taunt here. He got it. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Go ahead and hit shield
Push
with this,
forward.
and then kill it. It's 2 damage on the 4/2. Doesn't have to hit him hard.
Shields up. Red
I
alert.
don't have enough mana.
Shielded minibot. That should be game. There's not a whole lot that he can have that'll do anything against this. If he plays a trap, I'm just going to go ahead and attack in
Anticipation
with
commencing.
interesting way that went. That's really bad form. It's too bad.
Well
Okay.
played.
Your magic
Shield
shall
breaker
not
will go
save
ahead
you.
and take care of that. And that will be that's why I like at least having one silence in the deck. Just to get around stuff like that. Could have come earlier, could have come later, but that's where you want to use it at. Find our next opponent here.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I will fight with honor.
Okay. Don't really like the Holy Wrath, but I like all the other stuff. So I'll just go ahead and keep this. And we get kind of blessed with a Sword of Justice, which I like that too. Now here I'm going to go ahead and throw down the Zombie Chow, pretty much whatever he throws down. And then I'm going to coin out the Sword of Justice turn 2.
Greetings. Well met.
Whew.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
And that's why you that's that guy. Makes those plays so nice. So nice. Now, next turn to do my mana as efficiently as I can. I'm gonna probably do the spider tank. Nice big body on the board here. Hit him. Alternatively, I could have used the 2-1 in one of the charges. Kill the 3-3. Been fine too. Probably would have been better.
I hope you like my invention.
So. Here I'm just going to do knife juggler.
Apple on your head.
Shields up. Red alert.
Juggler do a little bit more damage. Keep it going, keep it going. Oh. Death Bite's gonna hurt him pretty good. Looking at
We
that
must cleanse the
healing
Sunwell.
right here. It's not going to give me a good shot with that. And I'm going to go ahead and hero power.
Reporting for duty.
Weapons ready.
Puts him in a real hard place here. Lots of 3-3s. Make it really hard for him to do shit to it.
Trogzor. Trogzor.
Play. Ooh. So let's see what I have. 20 cards in my deck. Use mostly low minions. Not confident that'll kill that.
Let me think.
Morning.
Reporting for duty.
What this will do is he'll either have to whirlwind clear.
My
or
blade
lose
be
his
thirsty.
Trogzor. That doesn't bother me at all. Okay. This one's going to hurt
Let me
regardless.
think.
Attacking. We're going to go ahead and... Really? Attack the cat, I swear. And then we're just gonna play this out. A lot of damage.
Shields off. Red alert.
Anybody? That'll trade right there. This'll. This'll.
I hear you got a problem.
Might have got us here. Yep, he got us.
Your magic shall not save you.
For justice!
Weapons ready.
Job done.
Cat really wants to get up here. Okay. Yeah, this is Da Vinci. He's a very lovey cat. Oh, that was unfortunate. 2 death spites is kind of hard to match, though. Yeah, we didn't get our bigger drops. But, yeah,
Uther versus
it was a well-played
Uther.
game.
I will fight with honor. Justice
what I gotta
demands
put up with?
retribution.
Okay. Against Paladin, I don't really like the charge that much off the beginning. Consecration's okay. Acolyte of Pain's okay, but I want to get better lower drops, and I know we can. Acolyte of Pain's just fine though, especially with how many 2s we have. So. Like using them against the little 1/1 tokens they make. Does well against shielded mini bots, which you see a lot of Paladins play, stuff like that. Was kind of bummed that we didn't get any true silver champions or any of the real good cards like that you kind of hope to get.
Job's done.
Really, cat? My gosh. He is really wanting to be around here, so.
Let me think.
He'll be back, don't worry.
Shields off. Red alert.
Here I like the river crossbow. It's able to clear out the mini bot, attacking it into the Croclus, and then attack back and kill it.
Reporting for duty.
Since he didn't go ahead and hit, just go across and pop in there. Next turn I'll go ahead and play down the knife juggler and the mini bot. Kind of clear whatever he doesn't hit here. So at this point he can't kings because he coined out the 2/2.
Let me think.
So to clear anything, he's going to have to just pop them both into this. Let's see what he does.
Let me think.
Alternatively, he might just go ahead and attack us straight up. Be okay.
I must move quickly.
For the crusade!
A lot of divine shield here. Okay, so
Put this apple on your head.
go ahead and do this.
Shields off. Red alert.
Hopefully it gets one. That's a good boy.
Job's done.
That's fine. This will do is this
Weapons
just
ready.
give me a
Shield
very good
failing.
spot.
I wield the power. Black.
Next turn will put me out Acolyte of Pain and the Imp Master. And we'll be off to the races again. Especially since that's usually your 1 to 2 big clears for the Paladin.
I wonder.
That's a card. Lucky. Lucky. Like that. So
Let the pain speak to me.
let's use his weapon. He's going to have to do it on basically nothing creatures. And it's going to give us our sea giant next turn.
I wonder.
Dingo! Yes!
Like that. Not going to attack into it, but I like it.
Reporting for duty.
I think this is going to be actually better.
Your magic shall not save you.
Bring the pain.
I'm gonna draw my card.
Reporting for duty.
Go ahead and attack.
Dark in.
Question here is, do I do the zombie chow or not? I think I do want to do it. Kind of fills out the board. can have another consecration, and that would be pretty good for him here. But if he attacks the zombie chow, he gets 5 life. You use the Hammer of Wrath on him. That'll kill it.
Let me think.
And he isn't killing the other guys. Which means I will have a very nice Sea Giant turn and can clear the 3/5. Consequently, he's probably going to put it over here. It all depends upon how much he values that one guy. Consecration. That kind of surprised me.
Move quickly.
You've got to be kidding me!
Let's see. What can we do here? Let's go ahead and draw a card.
Pain.
Join or die! Or
To battle!
Let the dark in.
Job done.
Well played.
Get a nice full grip of cards. That's why that Cult Master is so good sometimes. You can just fill up your hand and just pull you out of some pretty bad situations. So
Let me think.
here, since he's used most of his removal, this is going to be actually kind of difficult to get out, get away from, because I'm going to pop down 9 damage, or 2 taunt minions right here. And then if he has anything big, I'll be able to kill it with a Holy Wrath.
I'll show them. I'll show them all!
Yep.
Reporting for duty.
Get me another card. Okay, so we want to do
Tastingo!
Who's next?
and we'll go ahead and we'll hit him for the 4. See, I want these to come across. Very nice. Pretty nice turn. Can we kill that? Let's see what this. Nada. That's better. Okay. To go with that.
Jaman!
Go ahead and
I must move quickly.
Job done.
Go ahead and go with that.
Not on my watch.
Yep.
Let the pain speak to me.
Reporting for duty.
I like this. Alright, just how this is sitting. Gonna go ahead and concentrate. Some nice damage. That's interesting that it didn't pop.
Who's next?
Job done.
Little bit of a lucky pop, but this will just charge right through and kill him.
I wonder.
Okay. Let's see your
Well
taunt.
played. The victory is...
This doesn't have anything that can taunt or direct damage kill.